body moving in a particular path based on the different paths. So what is the distance and displacement is covered by a body in a specified path or in a particular or various of the particular path. And also we learn what are the comparisons between distance and displacement. And also we discuss at what particular situation the displacement can become zero. Such a way we discussed by comparing those two to measure in a particular way, which I will learn about distance and displacement. Then coming to that, now we are going to talk about speed and velocity. Speed and velocity. So we're talking about speed and velocity. If you remember what we finished in our past class, there is a much relation to that speed and velocity from the distance and displacement. So once we have to recall what we learn about that distance and displacement. Can you remember the distance? What we learn about distance? The length covered by a body. The length covered by a body in a specified direction, in a specified path, in a particular path. The distance covered by the following path of a body. By the following path of a body. Of course, what we are considering, the distance to measure with the length covered by a body, it is not depends on the direction. We discussed different type of examples. At the same time, we discussed before about displacement. It is a shortest distance measured in a particular in a particular direction. Otherwise, shortest distance covered by a body from initial position to final position. Between the two positions of a body, from initial position to final position. So the body not depends on the following of the direction, but it should measure the specified direction. Means in a particular direction means specified shortest distance. The path which is the shortest to measure the distance, that we are calling what is displacement. Of course, we compare those which is scalar quantity, which is physical, which is a vector quantity. The physical quantity which follows only magnitude, which not follows the direction. Those physical quantities we consider in a scalar quantities. The physical quantity which are following both magnitude and direction. The physical quantity which are following both magnitude and direction. So when it follows the both magnitude and direction, those physical quantities we are considered in vector quantities. So by that, the distance is followed only magnitude. It is not measured based on the direction. By that, we explained what the distance considered are described in a scalar quantity. At the same time, displacement is measured by the shortest distance based on the shortest distance in a particular direction. Means the displacement following both direction and magnitude. So the physical quantity which follows the both magnitude and direction, that physical quantity describes what a vector quantity. So displacement we consider in vector quantity. Understand? Then coming to that, what you are going to talk about speed and velocity. Speed and velocity. See here, let's talk about speed. To learn about the speed, we will discuss a question. See here, what you want to discuss. A car covers, see here, 60 kilometers in 1 hour. A car covers 60 kilometers in 1 hour. Then what is the speed? What is the speed? Means what is the speed covered by a body when it covers? Means what is the speed of a car when it covers 60 kilometers in 1 hour? What is the speed of a car when it covers 60 kilometers in 1 hour? Understand? Coming to talk about that, before to find the speed, we must understand what is the speed. A body which is out here a car. A body covers means see here covers okay to the before to that, we have to talk about this 60 kilometer. 60 kilometer, 60 is the magnitude, kilometer is a unit to measure the physical quantity. So the kilometer is a unit to measure what? Kilometer is a high or huge unit to measure the length. Kilometer is a high or huge or big unit to measure the length, because of meter is a standard unit to measure the length. Meter is a standard unit to measure the length. Means what I am saying, in SI system, in international standard system, meter is a unit to measure the length. Of course, what I am saying here, kilometer is a huge unit to measure the length, means the length covered by a body. The length covered by a body, what we discuss is distance. So 60 kilometer of a length. How much? 60 kilometer of a length is covered by a car. Means the length covered by a body, the length covered by a car, means what we can consider distance. Understand? So 60 kilometer distance covered by a what? Car. 60 kilometer distance covered by what? Car. Understand? That 60 kilometer to travel or to cover, how much time the car taken? 1 hour. The time taken by a car to cover the 60 kilometer, how much? 1 hour. So by taking 1 hour, how much it can cover? 60 kilometer. Means what we are considering here, the rate of covering displacement, means the rate of distance. The rate of distance. The rate of distance covered by a body is nothing else what you can call speed. What you can say? Rate of distance covered by a body. Covered by a body is known as what you can say? Speed. So the distance covered in the particular time, right? In the particular time. The distance covered in a particular interval of time is nothing else but a speed. Of course, we can say one more definition for the speed. Distance, what you can say? Distance covered by a body in unit time, in interval of time or unit interval of time, in unit interval of time. Interval of time is known as what we can consider speed. Okay, coming to that one, saying to you, the rate of distance covered by body is nothing as what? Speed. So what we can write for that? So speed is equal distance on a unit time. So distance by time taken by a body means what you can consider by complete information. Speed of a body is equal speed of a body or speed of an object. Speed of a body or speed of an object is equal to what we can write, distance covered by a body, distance covered by a body by time taken by a body, time taken by a body or an object. Understand? See, speed is equal to what we can write, distance covered by a body by time taken by a body. Understand? To measure, to calculate the speed of a car, we have to follow what is the mathematical formula to measure the speed of a car. So distance covered by a car by time taken by a car to cover the given distance. Understand? So speed is equal distance covered by a car, how much? 60 kilometer by. So time taken by a car to cover the 60 kilometer, how much? 1 hour. 1 hour. So 160 is the same thing. So 60 kilometer by hour. 60 kilometer by hour. Means here, what we can consider speed is equal to 60 kilometer by hour h, km by h. Means generally we can talk about that unit kilometer per hour. kilometer per hour. Understand? Kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour is what you can say huge unit to measure the speed. Kilometer per hour is a huge or big unit to measure the speed. Understand? Coming to that, what I'm saying to you, the car moves with 60 kilometer per hour to cover the 60 kilometer in 1 hour. Understand? See, coming to the top, clear information to measure mathematical equation to the speed. See here, what I'm saying. Speed is equal to distance by time. So speed is showing by symbol V. Okay, what I'm saying? Speed showing by V, and we already learn about distance showing by S and time showing by C, small c. Coming to that, what we are going to talk about, distance is measured in SI system is meters, in time what you can say second. Second is a standard unit to measure the time. Second is a standard unit to measure the time. In a CGS system, this is SIR in MKS. In CGS system, distance is measured centimeter. Centimeter means meter here you can say M and centimeter you can show cm. And time as the same before we said, second is the standard unit to measure the time. Understand? So general units in SI system means speed is equal to distance covered by a body by time taken by a body. So from that, speed is showing by V and distance covered by body. Distance is showing by S and time is showing by symbol what? C. So V is equal to S by C. See here, what we discussed about speed. Speed is what? The rate of distance covered by body, or the distance covered by body on unit time. The distance covered by body on unit time means in interval of unit time. So by that, what we can consider here. So distance already we discussed. Distance is considered or described in a scalar quantity. So speed is also what? Scalar quantity. Speed is also scalar quantity. Understand? See, coming to that, V is equal to S by T. We have to write the units to measure the speed. Units to measure the speed. Units to measure speed. In SI system or MKS system, in CGS system. So in SI system or in MKS system, so speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is measured by meters in SI system. So meters by per, what you can say, by time. So time is measured by second. So what you can write that M by S is meter by second, meter per second, meter per second or meter by second. When the denominator portion, if you are writing to the numerator portion, that will change, means that exponents will get opposite side. Means it will change the opposite side. So it has consists second, means denominator portion consists a single, means one is exponent. When you bring to the numerator portion, that exponent will become opposite and before it consists of false. Means what we can consider meter second inverse. Meter second inverse. Okay, meter second inverse or meter second to the power of -1. Okay, so meter per second or meter by second, or otherwise meter second inverse or meter second to the power of -1. So coming to that, this is a unit to measure in. This is a unit to measure speed in SI system. This is a unit to measure speed in SI system. In CGS system, in CJ system. So in CJ system, what happens? Distance is measured by in centimeters. So centimeters by, what about that? Time is a standard unit for the time. So by that, what we can write for the time is what? Time is measured by seconds. So centimeters, cm per second. So otherwise we can write cm centimeter into second inverse. Centimeter into second inverse. So centimeter per second is a unit to measure the speed in CJ system. Centimeter per second is a unit to measure speed in CJ system. Meter per second is a unit to measure the speed in SI system. Understand? So these are the units to measure speed in SI system and in MKS system. Before we return kilometer per hour, is it or not? So speed is measured by kilometer per hour we written before. So this is a big, means huge unit to measure the speed. Means a large value or big value to measure the speed in kilometer per hour. We can convert that kilometer per hour to the meter per second. Means from meter per second to the kilometer per hour. By mathematical conversion, we can prove that how to convert from one quantity to another quantity. Coming to that, this is a mathematical formula with by showing symbols to mathematical formula to measure the speed and units to measure the speed and difference of the units to measure the speed. Understand? Okay, see here. Speed classes different types. One is uniform speed. Another one is non-uniform speed. Non-uniform speed. Uniform speed and non-uniform speed. Variable speed is there. Okay. To talk, see here, uniform speed. What is a uniform speed? We already learned in our past classes about different type of motion. In that we learned about uniform motion. What we learn about uniform motion in that lesson? Can you recall that uniform motion? The body which covers equal distance in equal interval of time. What we learned? The body which covers equal distance in equal interval of time. The body which covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Then you can say the body moving with a uniform motion. So coming to the talk, same as what we are discussing about uniform speed. So in what situation we can consider the body is moving with uniform speed? To talk as same for that uniform speed, uniform motion, what we explain in that uniform motion in our past classes, same we may explain in the uniform speed. The body which covers equal distance in a given interval of or given equal interval of time. Otherwise, the body which covers equal distance in a equal interval of time. Then you can consider the body describes uniform speed. The body describes uniform speed. Means the body moving with uniform speed. The body which is said to be in uniform speed, the body which is said to be in uniform speed, that body covers equal distance in a equal interval of time. The body which is said to be in uniform speed, what you can consider, that body covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Means the body which covers equal distance in the equal interval of time, that describes uniform speed. The body which is freely falling in our atmosphere. So if your options means if you avoid the, if you neglect the air resistance, if you neglect the air resistance, we can consider what happens. There is no any obstruction to stop the body. Means it can cover equal distance in equal interval of time. Understand? That is a uniform speed. And coming to that non-uniform speed. Non-uniform speed. Here non-uniform speed, same as the opposite for uniform speed. Uniform speed, what is that? Equal distance covered by a body in equal interval of time. The body covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Same as non-uniform speed, the body covers unequal distance. The body covers unequal distance in equal interval of time. The time is constant, the duration of the time is constant, or interval of time is constant in the two situations. But in one situation, the body covers equal distance. In another situation, the body not covers equal distance. Understand? The body which does not cover equal distance, the body which does not cover equal distance in equal interval of time, then you can say the body describes the non-uniform speed, or the body moving with the non-uniform speed. Understand? The body which is said to be in non-uniform speed, the body which is said to be in non-uniform speed, that body does not covers, that body not covers, otherwise that body covers unequal distance, that body covers unequal distance, or the body does not cover equal distance. Is it similar conditions in equal interval of time? That describes non-uniform speed. Or you understand uniform speed and non-uniform speed? Okay, then okay, now coming to talk about velocity. What is that? Velocity. See that velocity, what we learned in our last class about, what about displacement? What we learn? Displacement means what we learn. Can you remember that? Displacement. The shortest distance covered by a body, shortest distance covered by a body between 2 points, from initial point to final point. From initial point to final point. Same as the displacement covered by a body in its unit time. In a unit time. What we can consider here? Velocity means displacement covered by a body, in unit time. Unit time is known as velocity. Before we discuss about speed, distance covered body in unit time. Now displacement covered body in unit time. Otherwise we can write displacement covered body in equal or in a given interval of time. Otherwise we can write what in a unit time. Otherwise rate of displacement covered by a body, rate of displacement covered by a body in a given interval of time. A given interval of time. Otherwise, we can end there only, water. No need to talk about time because before you written rate, no, rate of displacement covered by a body. The displacement covered in a particular interval of time. How the displacement covers? In a shortest distance. In a shortest distance. Is it or not? Displacement we consider with yes, of course with arrow mark. Because of displacement measured in a particular direction, so that's why vector, which is a vector quantity. So displacement measured, displacement covered in a particular interval of time is nothing as what we said, velocity. So velocity is what? Velocity is measured by the displacement covered by a body. The displacement covered by a body means displacement is a vector, so velocity is also vector quantity. Velocity is also vector quantity. Understand? See here, what I'm saying to you, displacement Displacement showing by the symbol is S arrow mark due to the vector quantity S bar. And time, of course, we know well about that. Time is measured T. It is not vector, it is a scalar quantity. And what you can say here, velocity is showing by symbol is V arrow mark. Before we shown that V for speed also, but we did not write arrow mark on that because that is a scalar and it is a vector which is following both magnitude and direction. Coming to that, displacement is measured by meters in SI system or MKS system, in centimeters in CGS system. Of course, time is measured by seconds and same as seconds in both units because of second is a standard unit to measure the time. Understand? Then coming to the velocity, how we can measure the velocity? What we said velocity means displacement covered a body in unit time. Means what we can say velocity is equal to displacement covered by a body and time taken by a body. Understand? Displacement covered by body and time taken by a body. So which is that velocity? Understand? Coming to that. Have to remember that units to measure. Well, distance and displacement measures in the same unit. Coming to that. So velocity is showing by the arrow mark. So displacement covered by body at arrow mark by time. So velocity is measured by which unit? Velocity is measured by in SI system, or in MKS system. So displacement by time. Displacement is measured by meters in SI system by or per second. Means what we can write meter per second or meter second inverse. What we observed from this, before we got same unit to measure the speed also. Of course, displacement also measures same into the distance. Then what we may get same units to measure the speed. Okay. Coming to that in CGS system. So what is the unit to measure the CGS system? Displacement is measured in CGS system centimeter per second or by second. Centimeter second inverse by transferring the units from denominator to numerator. So these are the units to measure the velocity. Understand? Of course, same as we can write kilometer per hour is a larger unit to measure the velocity. Just a change. One is a scalar quantity, one is a vector quantity. One is measured by distance, one is measured by displacement. That much only change. Remain as is same as per that. Understand? Coming to that, let's talk about the types of velocities. What we can talk about? Types of means different types of velocity. Of course, uniform velocity, non-uniform velocity. Uniform velocity, non-uniform velocity. What is the uniform velocity? Before, what we discussed in uniform motion, uniform speed. If you recall that, if you remember that, we can easy to make the answer for uniform velocity. Is it or not? Once again, we will recall uniform speed. The equal distance covered by a body in equal interval of time, then you can say the body moving with uniform speed. Speed is measured by the distance covered. Now, the velocity is measured by displacement covered. So that's why the equal displacement covered by a body, the equal displacement covered by a body in equal interval of time. What you can say? Uniform velocity means equal displacement. What you can say? Equal displacement covered by a body in equal interval of time. Then we can describe the body moving with a uniform velocity. Uniform velocity and non-uniform velocity. Non-uniform velocity. What we can consider here, see, non-uniform velocity. The body which does not cover equal displacement in an equal interval of time. The body which does not cover equal displacement in given equal interval of time. Then we can say, we can consider what? The body moving with a non-uniform velocity. Non-uniform velocity. Understand? So those are uniform velocity and non-uniform velocity. See here, instantaneous speed and instantaneous velocity is there. Instantaneous speed and instantaneous velocity. Or otherwise, we can say variable speed and variable velocity also is there. Variable speed, variable. Variable means different speed. In each and every second, the distance covered by body is different. So speed also is different and velocity also different. Instantaneous means on the particular time, on the particular instant time. On the particular instant time, how much speed covered by body and how much velocity is covered by a body is nothing as instantaneous speed or instantaneous velocity. Understand? Coming to talk about average speed and average velocity. Average velocity. Average speed and average velocity. Average speed. Speed means distance covered by a body in a given interval, in a unit time. Same as what we can say, total. Average means total. Total distance covered by a body in total time. In total time means in a given time. In a given time means what we can, the average speed is equal to what we can write, total distance covered by a body by total time taken by a body. Understand? Same unit only again, distance and time, S by T, meter per second and centimeter per second. Same as velocity, total displacement covered body in given time. So what we can write, total displacement covered by a body, total time taken by a body. Same as what you can write, average velocity, total displacement and total time. Understand? See there what I'm saying to you. Those are speed and velocity, how to measure. See, coming to that, distance and speed. Distance measured by bodometer. Bodometer is a device. To measure the distance covered by a vehicle or by a body. We may observe in vehicles the numerical values are rotating or changing. That reading showing by odometer. The device is a odometer. You may observe your two-wheelers or four-wheelers. The numerical values are changes when the vehicle is in moving. Is it or not? The numerical values which is showing that meter, the device is the odometer to measure the distance covered by a body. And speed is measured by speedometer. Speedometer. Speedometer is a device to measure the speed covered by a body. We may observe the arrow, the needle, otherwise the hand. One of the hand will show us by increasing the accelerator by what speed is moving. Is it on a 30 km per hour, 40 km, 60, 100, such as those showing by what? A speedometer is a device to measure the speed of a body. Understand? These are the devices to measure the speed and distance. Coming to that, let's write difference between speed and velocity. Difference between speed and velocity. The difference between speed and velocity. First point we have to write definition. What we have to write? Definition. What is the definition of the speed? What is the definition of speed, can you? The rate of distance covered by a body. The rate of distance covered by a body. What you can write definition? The rate of distance covered by a body is known as speed. Is known as speed. Here what you can write? It is a rate of displacement covered by a body. Okay. Coming to that, one more. What we can say one more? Can you? Speed is measured by, of course, velocity also measured the same device. Velocity is measured by speedometer. Of course. So coming to speed is a scalar quantity. It is a scalar quantity. And it is a vector quantity. And coming to that, it follows only magnitude. It follows both magnitude and direction. Magnitude and direction. Okay. And speed is equal, mathematical formula, speed is equal distance covered by a body by time taken. So we can write that speed is equal distance by time. So from that what we can write? Velocity is equal displacement covered by a body by time taken. So that we can write into velocity is equal displacement by time. Coming to that, units to measure. So unit in SI system. Meter per second or meter second inverse. Of course, unit meter per second or meter second inverse unit or otherwise is unit in SI system, same as in CJ system, centimeter per second or centimeter second inverse. In CJ system, we can write same as centimeter per second or centimeter second inverse in CJ system. These are the difference between speed and velocity. Speed and velocity. Speed and velocity. Okay? Speed and velocity. Are you clear on that? Difference between speed and velocity. Okay? Do you know down? Done. Then coming to that mathematical conversation. Mathematical conversation. See here, 1 kilometer per hour is equal to how many meters per second? Meter per second. See that what I am showing to you. 1 kilometer per hour means 1 kilometer by hour. See there what I am saying? 1 kilometer by hour. So kilometer per hour, or otherwise we can say by hour. What we can write? Kilometer per hour. Okay, is equal how many meter per second? Meter per second. Understand? So to convert kilometer per hour is equal meter per second, we must know, already we learned the unit value conversion. 1 kilometer by 1 hour is equal to how many meters and how many hours. Means what we have to write, we know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. We already learned to convert from multiple units to what a fractional unit, sub-multiples of units. Same as 1 kilometer to equal to 1000 meters. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Okay, 60 into 1 minute is equal. 1 minute is equal 60 seconds. So 60 seconds. So 3600 seconds. Then by writing down what we can see here, kilometer by hour is equal, kilometer by hour is equal how many meters? 1000 meters by 1 hour is equal 3600 seconds. Understand? Coming to that 1010 1010. So 10 by 36 meter per second. With two I am doing 2 5 are 10, 2 18 are. So 5 by 18 meter per second. 5 by 18 meter per second, which is 1 kilometer by hour. 1 kilometer by hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Suppose if they give any example, what you can see, 72 kilometer per hour convert into meter per second. 72 kilometer per hour convert into meter per second. So to convert that, 72 into 1 kilometer per hour is equal to how many meter per second? 5 by 18. We have replaced with the 5 by 18 meter per second in the place of kilometer per hour. So by that what happened? 18 ones, 18 fours, 32 and 72. 4 5s are 20 meter per second. 72 kilometer per hour is equal to the 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second. Like that, we can convert the units from higher speed of units or velocity of units to lower speed of units or velocity of the units. Means from kilometer per hour to meter per second. Coming to that, see here, we learned 1 kilometer by hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Then what about 1 meter per second is equal to how many kilometer per hour? Simple to convert that, kilometer by hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter by second. So by transferring 18 this side, 18 kilometer by hour is equal to 5 meter per second. Okay. Now 5 will also transfer it in multiplication, become division. 18 by 5 kilometer by hour is equal to meter by second. Means 1 meter by second is equal to how much you can write? 18 by 5. 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. Understand? Suppose to do that, an example, let's say solve that. $50 meter per second is equal to how many kilometer per hour? How many kilometer per hour? So 50 into, we know that 1 meter per second is equal to 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. So meter per second, you have to replace with 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. Which can the unit? Is it or not? Then coming to that, 5 ones, 5 tens. 10 into 18 kilometer by hour means how much we can get? 180 kilometer per hour. 180 kilometer per hour. Understand? By that way, we can change the unit from one unit to another unit to convert the speed. To convert the speed. Understand? Okay. Let's discuss one problem. A bus is moving at 20 kilometers, 20 meter per second, 20 meter per second. Then how much distance in kilometers? How much distance in kilometers? How much distance in kilometers will the bus covers in? Will the bus covers in 25 minutes. 25 minutes. See that what I'm saying to you? The bus is moving. The bus is moving at 20 meters per second. Then how much distance in kilometers? We have to find how much distance in kilometers. Distance in kilometers with the bus covers in 25 minutes. If the bus is moving at what speed here? Means why I'm saying speed, because moving at 20 meters per second. Meter per second is the unit to measure the velocity or otherwise speed. They talked about here distance, so we can consider in speed. Understand? So the given speed of a bus, otherwise we can consider in velocity of the bus. We already compared both of them, but quantity is only changing. So velocity covered by the bus is at 20 meters per second. What is the displacement covered by body in kilometers within the 25 minutes? So let's rewrite distance, otherwise speed. Speed is equal to speed of a bus or velocity of a bus. Speed of a bus is equal to how much? 20 meters per second. 20 meters per second. And coming to that, what we can say, time. Time to cover, time taken by a bus. Time to cover distance or time taken by a bus to cover distance is equal to 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Understand? Then we have to find distance. We have to find distance. Distance covered by a bus in 25 minutes. We have to find. Understand? What we have to find distance covered body in 25 minutes. In kilometers we have to find. In kilometers. Coming to talk about that, we know the formula. Speed is equal distance by time. We need distance. So time by transferring that, distance is equal speed into time. So V is equal to S by T. Distance or displacement is equal to velocity into time or speed into time. Understand? If you need time, time is equal to distance by speed or displacement by velocity, whatever you can write. We need a distance, so speed, what you can speed into time. Speed into time. So by substituting those values, distance is equal to the speed of a bus 20 meters per second into time. Time they given how much? 25 minutes. In 25 minutes, how much distance? So generally speed given in seconds, meter by second. So 25 minutes change into seconds. 25 into 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So by that, what we can consider here? 25 into 60. 30, 12, 15 and 0. 1500 seconds. 1500 seconds. Coming to that, what you have to do? Second cancel. So 15 twos are 30 and 3 zeros are there. So 30,000 meters. The distance covered body in 25 minutes, how much? 30,000 meters. By changing to the kilometers. So distance in kilometers is equal to, we already learned that by doing division with the 1000, we can get what in kilometers. How we can convert, already discussed. So 30 kilometers distance covered in 25 minutes. 30 kilometers covered in, what you can say, 25 minutes. Okay, this is the way to solve the problem. Okay, see you in the next class. By recall whole what we finished from past class onwards. Well prepared for test. See you in the next class. Have a good day.